Fain, wellness expert answering your health questions. I want to thank Lara on Facebook for this great request about what to do about tight hips. She's been working out, she's been exercising lately, but when she's done, she feels a little sore. It's a great question, Lara. Thank you. I think of the hips, they're like the shoulders for the lower half of the body. Just like we get a little tight in the shoulders, we certainly get tight in the hips too. So I'm going to take you through 3 awesome moves that are totally relaxing, that'll bring some fluid back down into the hips, help you feel really good. So we're going to start by just making some movement. You're going to sit up nice and tall and just drop the knee side to side. And what we're doing is, when we move the hips side to side, is we're creating some more synovial fluid. And that's basically the lubrication in the joint that keeps the joint gliding and feeling really good. If you don't move it, you'll lose it when it comes to synovial fluid. So just rocking gently side to side. You can do this for as long as feels good. You can start to rock up a little bit higher side to side so you're actually getting a massage in the hip that's pushing down. So this just increases blood flow to that whole hip girdle. Now hopefully you just worked out or you've done some exercise, so already you're warmed up. If you're not, just do this a little longer. And then when you're ready, we're going to come down to lay comfortably on your back. You can do this one in a chair too. If you were sitting up high, you would put one ankle on top of a knee. But I like to do it laying down, so we'll try that. Lay down on your back. And you're going to bring one ankle to the opposite knee. You're going to sit up nice and tall, take a deep breath in, exhale, and you'll reach your hands through. You're threading your hands through the opening in your leg to grab behind your knee. Now, for some people, this grabbing action is really tricky. This is a great time to use a yoga tie or a towel. Just put a towel through here so you've got something to grab onto. And you're just going to draw this knee into the body. And where you'll probably feel the most stretch is in your top hip. So the bent leg hip, that's where we're going for a big stretch in the piriformis, which is a muscle that connects the hip to the sacrum. So basically the leg to the low back. And it's a common muscle for tension. So just hanging out here for a little bit. You could rock gently side to side so your low back gets a massage. And it's important that that top foot is drawing back towards the top knee. So your toes are going towards the knee. And what that does is engages the muscles to protect the knee from any torque. We don't want to put any torque on this joint while we're stretching. Our goal is to get that knee to go away from the body. And then we'll switch sides. So putting the legs down for a moment, we'll bring the other foot up. We'll draw those toes towards the knee, and then we'll draw the leg in with your towel, your yoga strap, or your hands. And again, you can rock side to side. If you want to multitask, you can always stretch the top leg so you're getting a stretch in the hamstring and the soleus, gastrocnemius on that straight leg, and rock a little bit side to side. And all that should feel pretty good. And you can hang out here for as long as feels comfortable. And then we're already halfway set up for one of my favorite stretches, Supta Matsendrasana, the supine spinal twist. So while you're here, you're just going to extend your bottom leg straight on the floor. You're going to bring your top leg across the body and open your hands out so you're kind of a capital T shape. Now it'll help if you lift your hips up just slightly and inch them a couple inches away from your bent leg. So in my case, a couple inches to the left. And then draw that top knee across the body. Now if you want a full stretch here, you'll bring the knee one way, so your sacrum, the lowest part of your spine, is turning, in my case, to the right, and then bring your neck the other direction. So your spine is getting a complete twist, left to right, looking over your opposite shoulder. Now for most people, the knee and the shoulder are not going to touch the floor at the same time. So this is a chance to play, and you know I love to play. So you can alternate, bringing the shoulder down, the knee will come up. And then exhale, bring the knee down and the shoulder comes up. So shoulder down, knee up, knee down, shoulder up. Doing that as many times as you want, moving with your breath. Your breath sets the pace. And again, stay here as long as you want together for now. We'll try the other side. So straightening the opposite leg, bringing the other leg across the body, arms open like a T, lift up and go a little bit to your other side, and then draw the top leg across the body. This is a deep stretch. It has a powerful effect on the nervous system. It literally creates space in the vertebrae for the nerves so they have a chance to realign themselves and unstick from each other, which kicks in the part of the nervous system that's responsible for rest and digestion. So this is a great move to do if you're tossing and turning at night and want to fall asleep. So we'll stretch to this side, and then when you're done, we're going to come on up and we'll do one last pose together. We're going to do the frog. Now the full frog is really intense. Today we're just going to do a half frog, which is super comfortable. You might even find yourself sleeping like this. So go ahead and lay on your belly. You can put your head down any way that feels comfortable, and you're going to draw one knee up. So we'll bring one knee up along the side of the body and just allow it to rest. And our goal here is to get the hips to go down towards the floor. So they may not do that today. They may be way up in the air, and that's okay. That's just an indicator that this is exactly the stretch you need. So laying down on your belly, let your head come to one side. And the stretch here, you might feel a groin stretch happening, but what I'm really focusing on here is softening up, again, that piriformis and some of the connective muscles in the back of the hip here. So allowing the head to relax, allowing your breath to be slow and easy. And what happens here when these muscles relax is blood flow is able to come back in. When the muscles are tight, they constrict their own blood flow. So right now, the muscles are relaxing, blood flow is coming in, it's moving out tension, lactic acid, and toxins that have built up from your workout or just general day-to-day use. And then go ahead, try the other side. So you'll straighten this leg out, and you'll bring the other knee up. You might want to drop your head to the other side so your neck gets a nice stretch in both directions, and you'll hang out. I would hold this pose for about a minute. You could hold it even longer, and enjoy it. If you've ever caught yourself sleeping like this, it may be your body's own mechanism to help relax tension in this area. And then when you're ready, nice and slow, use both hands to come back up to sitting. And just notice how your hips feel. They might feel a little looser. Your knees might come a little bit easier out to the sides of the body. So I hope this was helpful. Please keep your requests coming. Be well.